franchise, we're playing the Los Angeles Angels. Our last episode was our big scouting and drafting episode where we did all that stuff. We did stuff from April to August, all in one big episode. If you haven't watched it, you might want to go back and see that. You may actually choose to wait until after this episode to watch it because it happens. It goes through August because this episode that we're about to do, even though it says August 9th on the screen, we're going to do a flashback because we need to go back and do July. So we've got the All-Star break and we've got trade deadline stuff. We've got stuff to deal with in this episode. So I stick around and enjoy this flashback into July.
We are going down on to the farm to see how prospects are doing. We're going to do a little player lock, and on this one we are looking at Deshaun Knowles. He is one of our top prospects. He is a center fielder, and he is hitting over 400 through the first 2 months of the season. He is looking strong. So we're going to get him a shot here.
Let's take a closer look. Ripped into right center for a base hit. Around first, hustling for two. Not stopping, he's headed to third. The relay throw, he's in there. Hey. Here's the 2-2. That one laced to center and a base hit. Always scary when you see. Hey, get your pitch right now. In the air to center, heading towards it. And two away now.
The left fielder. Yeah.
And a base hit. That was a great two-strike approach in that AB, and with good. Lifted in the air to right center, on the move. And that's that. Hey, see it up and drive. Here's a fly to left. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 3-zip. Around second now, and they still don't have it. Pulls into third with an RBI triple. So digging in, Willie Calhoun. 2 outs with a runner at third.
Willie Calhoun.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
This one is labeled. This looks like extra bases. In comes the runner from third to add on. And it's 4-0. And it's a 2-out double.
Hey, way to drain that one, kid.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder.
The center fielder, number 80.
On the ground to first, Chavis. Takes it to first for the out.
The left fielder, number 5.
Now we're going to head down to Double A. I want to check out the shortstop prospect Kieran Paris. He is batting, I think, 287 and looking pretty good for us as a potential, certainly not a call up this year, but he's got some skill, so I wanted to give him a shot.
To short. Could be two. Paris flips it. There's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. A run on two hit. On a line for a base hit. Round second headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position and just one out. Safely into second, it's a double. One out and bases loaded, two outs. And here is Kyron Paris. Got the strikeout. Huge K there. Swing and a pop-up. Moves under it. Brings it in for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Kyron Paris. 1 for 3. And he's got really good.
All right, your pitch coming right here, right now.
This one in the air to right. And it stays fair. One run comes across. Round third. Across is the runner from first. It's 5-1. He's in there. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle. A hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Two outs, man. On the ground, left side, 6. 4. 3, but not in time. Good hustle, and the inning continues. That's a hard but legal slide into second base we just saw. Base is empty, one away. Kyron Paris digs in now. Lamb. And the pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that's a one-out single.
The batter,
Caleb Ketchum, the next to hit. Paris leading off first with one gone. Runner on the go. On the ground, right side. That one will find its way through. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
now batting, catcher, Gustavo Campos.
Hit on the ground, might be two. There's one. And a double play to end it.
All right, that is Kyron Paris, and before that was Deshaun Knowles. They're both looking good. I like their speed. I like what they were able to do on the base paths. All right, here is the All-Star team. Corbin Burns, Justin Verlander, Lopez, Skubal, and Castillo. Garrett Whitlock as a reliever. And then Leclerc, Clase, Munoz, Brebbia, P. Fairbanks, and Jordan Romano are the pitchers for the American League. Adley Rutschman, Tyler Soderstrom, and Logan Ohapi. So Ohapi is our representative. Vladimir Guerrero and Pasquantino, Altuve, Julian, and Brandon Lowe. Interesting all-star selections. Alex Bregman, Jose Ramirez, and DJ LeMahieu. Gunnar Henderson and Bo Bichette at short. Then Jordan Alvarez, Eloy Jimenez, and Davis Schneider. Aaron Judge, Julio Rodriguez, Byron Buxton, and Adolis Garcia in the outfield. And then now for the NL, starting pitchers Tyler Glasnow, Zach Wheeler, Logan Webb, Aaron Nola, Blake Snell, Shohei Ohtani, Matt Strom, and Bednar, Alzolay, Diaz, Doval, Helsley, and Alvarado. Sean Murphy is the starting catcher with the Contreras brothers. Backing him up, Olson, Freeman, and Alonso at first base. Ketel Marte, Matt McClain, and Luis Arraez at second. Austin Riley and Ryan McMahon at third. Orlando Arcia, CJ Abrams at short. And then to the outfield, Ian Happ, Cody Bellinger, and Ronald Acuna Jr., Fernando Tatis Jr., Corbin Carroll, Seiya Suzuki, and DH will be just Shohei Ohtani. That's the All-Star team. Let's take a look at the weekend. All right, we have the Home Run Derby coming up.
Will battle head-to-head in a single elimination.
See how these guys.
The contestants will be given 4 minutes to hit his
We got Jake Berger against Garcia,
If a
Julian,
contestant hits
Olsen,
2 home runs,
Tatis, Alvarez, Wiley, and Judge. Olsen and Berger advance, so do Alvarez and Judge. Let's see how they do between Berger and Matt Olsen. Berger against Alvarez in the final, but you can't stop Jordan Alvarez at the home run derby. You can only hope to contain him. Here you go. He is your home run derby champion. Not the biggest showing for him, but he did all right. All right, on to the All-Star game, the stuff that really matters. Let's let them take it away here.
Star State, MLB the Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars. Just about set to go now, and towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch before they know it. They're swinging.
We're going to move into quick manage for this one. As you can see, Verlander is off to a rough start with a couple of walks, and but he gets out of it. Logan Webb gives up a double and a walk. And a single loads the bases for Vlad Jr., who gets a run to score. Oh, grand slam for Alex Bregman, giving the American League a 5-0 lead. That should make things easy for Verlander. Oh, no. He loads the bases. Gives up a few runs here in the second inning. 4 runs in the second inning. 2 on. Second and third with 2 outs, but he gets a ground out. So it's electric through the first inning and a half. Now Pablo Lopez comes in for the third. Zach Wheeler's coming in. And he gives up a walk. Fielder's choice, pop up, that's 2 outs, 1 on. And he gets the out. Now it's Corbin Burns comes in and he gives up a solo home run. It is tied 5-5, 2 on, 1 out. Stolen base, sac fly, NL takes the lead. It's going to be Tyler Glass now pitching for the NL now. He gets an out, a single, another single. A walk, bases loaded, sac fly. It is tied up at 6. Make that 7-6 through 4 innings. I haven't seen this kind of scoring in an All-Star game. This is insane. Castillo comes in. He gives up a single, but gets him out. So now we've got 2 on. Change. Now Blake Snell coming in for the NL. Signed by the San Francisco Giants, of course. Tarek Skubal comes in, gives up a pair of walks. Fielder's choice, second fielder's choice. Get him out, come on. Caught stealing. Oh, that's a way to end the inning. Now it's Aaron Nola for the NL. Trying to eliminate that any increase in that lead. Pete Fairbanks, I guess now they're working on the closers, giving them a chance to pitch. Same over here. Edwin Diaz, they're taking their best closer and putting him in now in the 7th inning. That's a choice. I guess you're down 9-6. They scored 2 off of a 2-run home run by Gunnar Henderson. And a 9-6 lead. Edwin Diaz is having trouble, but he gets out of it eventually. Andres Munoz as the 8th inning here. 1 out, runner on. Now they're putting in all their pinch hitters and pinch runners, giving everyone a chance to play. Edouard Julian. Logan Ohapi coming in. pinch hitter Brandon Lau. Jose Ramirez, Cody Bellinger now in against Emmanuel Clase, who is trying to save the game here. 9-6 lead, 2 on now. Bases juiced, 1 out. Oh, they get a sac fly, 9-7, 2 outs for Pete Alonso. Oh, Matt Olson. Pinch runner, Corbin Carroll. Here we go. He shuts him down. American League wins the All-Star game 9-7. Incredible offensive display by both teams. A grand slam, stolen base in there. It's exciting stuff. All right, let's get on to the trade deadline, and the Blue Jays have been interested in Brandon Drury for a long time. He's at the end of his deal. I'm not sure we want to keep him. It would be a good idea to keep him. But we're rebuilding, so let's see what we can get. This is looking to see what else we have to play second base with, especially with Rengifo injured right now. But in the game, I don't see us getting Orelvis Martinez in real life for Brandon Drury, but he is undervalued in the show, and Brandon Drury is overvalued in the show, and so in this world, it makes sense. We can get because look at his power numbers in real life; those numbers would be way higher for this prospect. He can play all over the infield, second, short, and third, though here in the game, just the left side, which is fine by me. We'll be looking to develop him as a third baseman anyway. And then the other prospect, Cade Doughty, is a C potential guy with who is currently injured, but I think we can rock this trade right here and feel pretty good about it. Next one, Luis Garcia, who has been pitching lights out for us. I'm going to throw in Ryan Miller here to get a young shortstop prospect, Maximo Acosta from the Rangers. The Rangers, this is, of course, in-division trade, but they need some relief help. Luis Garcia is a rental that can give them that. Now, Angels were looking to make a trade with the Braves. The Braves do need some pitching help, and this prospect, or this one, no, Drew Heckenberg. I think he's the guy. We're gonna send him our closer, Carlos Estevez, who has turned it around this year. He had a terrible start, but he has his ERA down under 3.5. And then here we have a trade with the Diamondbacks, who need a lefty in their bullpen. Matt Moore is struggling, but he is a proven quantity. He's bringing his ERA back down. Going to send him Carson Fulmer, and we're going to get in return Tommy Troy, who we probably shouldn't be able to get, but his potential is on decline. He ought to be getting some at-bats at the major league level. His bat isn't quite ready, though, and so I think that's the trade for us here. Now we have a few other guys that I was looking to trade: Tyler Anderson, Drew Pomerantz in particular, maybe Jake Marisnik. So here goes Tyler Anderson with another prospect for a couple of young guys, Tanner Schobel and Danny De Andrade. Schobel being the better of the two prospects, but he's B potential. The other is C potential. But these are a couple of decent prospects for us. They need a starting pitcher. Now, the Phillies want a center fielder, and they want to trade away Edmundo Sosa, and we need a third baseman. And so we're going to do that. And to help them with their salary cap, we're going to take Spencer Turnbull as well. Again, in real life, that wouldn't happen. But in this world, he is not going to perform that well. All right, so this is our injury list. Patrick Sandoval is not injured long enough to go on the IL. But we're going to put Spencer Turnbull into the rotation and see how he can do for us. He's not doing well for the Phillies this year, but we'll see if we can rock him as a starter for now. We also need now to clean up our starting roster, starting lineup, because we traded away a couple of guys. And we want to see Edmundo Sosa. So we're going to jump in a little bit and do some player lock with him and see how our new third baseman plays for us. We also have to figure out second base. So we're going to sort of platoon around here Willie Calhoun, give him a chance again in the majors. And we brought up Livan Soto, who can play all over the infield. So he's going to get some reps at second, primarily second and third perhaps. But right now, Willie Calhoun has massive splits between right and left. And Livan Soto, even though he's a left-hander, doesn't. He hits lefties pretty well. So we'll probably be platooning Soto at second against lefties. Want to get the sort of optimize our order now, because it's gotten a little out of whack. I need Joe Adell in here somewhere. I mean, Aaron Hicks doesn't hit righties. I don't know. I mean, Joe Adell doesn't either, but I'll get him in there and we'll move him down in the order. Sosa has some speed too, so I do appreciate the bottom of our order here having some speed. All right, left against lefties. Got to get our new third baseman in there. Has Rendon at second. I don't see that happening. Mickey Moniak can't hit lefties or right. Lefties. I don't think Joe Adell needs to be batting second. But yeah, he should. There we go. That's how it goes. So this looks. I mean, we look better against lefties than we do against righties. So I don't know. We need more lefties in the major leagues if the squad is going to do well, aside from Shanwell.
And welcome into the ballpark.
All right, here we go. We're going to player lock on Edmundo Sosa and see how he does at home against the Rockies.
Los Angeles Angels
Perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy.
ground ball left side. Fires to second for one, and that's two.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Come on, sitting on something here.
And it drops in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Play at the plate. Got him.
That's an excellent job. That's the way to come up five.
Out to short, Tovar. Tosses to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
The batter, number 7.
All right, so Edmundo Sosa had his debut for the Los Angeles Angels in the City Connect uniforms. All right, I checked the waiver wire, and we were able to get Michael Kopech off the waiver wire. They were trying to slip him by us, I think, and so we got a high-end potential pitcher for our bullpen. So I wanted to take a look at the other transactions we had. So that pickup was a great find for us, but remember, we got a couple of prospects here, Relvis Martinez and Cade Doughty from the Blue Jays. We acquired Maximo Acosta and a few. Oh, shoot. All right, that is it. Edmundo Sosa, his debut for the Angels in the City Connect Unis. Played pretty well. Like his speed and his defense. Over here, this is our transaction board, and look, right after this game, Michael Kopech was on waivers, and I snatched him up. The White Sox, I don't know what they were thinking, but here we go. We have a high-end, he's no longer a prospect, but a high-end pitcher for our bullpen. We picked up a bunch of guys, Relvis Martinez, Cade Doughty, Maximo Acosta, Drew Hackenberg, Tommy Troy, Landon Sims, Tanner Schobel, Danny DeAndrade, Edmundo Sosa, and then we picked up Spencer Turnbull for our rotation. This got us a bit younger. This has gotten us some more cap. Well, there's no salary cap, but some more flexibility. And so look at our performers this month. Martinez was hot in July, batting .389 at Double-A. Our new guy, Kelvin Caceres, was dominant. Alan Rangel was strong. He had a bunch of strikeouts. Not terrible, not terribly many. It said 16 out of 26 with a 3.16 ERA. He was okay. Anyway, let's take a look now at our roster. Remember, Patrick Sandoval is still injured. We now have a few options here. We still have a few options at starting pitcher. I do appreciate getting a little bit of help here. Let's take a look down a little further. So we've got Spencer Turnbull is considered a reliever in the game, though he is a starter. There's Michael Kopech. He only has a 63 overall, but I love his hits per nine and his Ks per nine. He plays well. His break is fantastic. We're gonna bring up Drew Pomeranz. We've brought him up. We put him on the 40-man. He's now our closer. Let's take a look here. We still no changes at catcher for us or first. We still have Matt Coutney, a C potential. Not really much of a prospect now, but potential. He's not too bad. Now we have Cade Doughty in our group, as well as Tanner Schobel, both C potential prospects. Cade Doughty, not too far off. We still need him to learn how to hit righties, but he's up 9 against lefties. He has been crushing it at Double-A against lefties. Tanner Schobel is the other guy. He's a little bit further off. At third, our new starting third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. He's entering his prime, but he has plenty of growth potential. He's fantastic against lefties, but he can hit against righties, which is helpful given who else we have. Martinez is our third baseman of the future. But now we look at that. We have a couple of third base prospects, including also Danny DeAndrade and Werner Blakely. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Maybe you do. Zach Neto is still here, but Tommy Troy comes in, as well as Maximo Acosta. He's a bit further off, but Tommy Troy really could help us right now. I want to see his hitting skills develop a little bit more. before I bring him up for sure. I don't want to stunt his growth. Acosta's a ways off. Left field, no one new. Center, there's Deshaun Knowles and Jordan Adams. And in right field, the same. We still have Nelson Rada on the farm. Let's look at our top prospects. And we have a new number 1, Tommy Troy. And then Martinez, Acosta, Hackenberg. 4 of the new guys suddenly became our top 4 prospects. Victor Majeros, Nelson Rada, Danny Andrada is 7th, Kyron Paris, Caden Dana, Tanner Schobel, Landon Sims. So all of our new guys are on this list and greatly improved our potential with our prospects. Well, that'll do it for today. Don't forget to subscribe, like, all this stuff, and we'll see you next time on our franchise.